Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stones and dedicates multiple development projects of over 13,000 crore rupees in Andhra Pradesh, says AI and connectivity hub to place the state at the heart of India's digital future. Union Home Minister Amit Shah says 258 Naxalites surrendered in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra in the last 2 days. Electioneering picks up in Bihar as nomination filing for first phase of assembly elections to end tomorrow. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets Prime Minister of Sri Lanka Dr. Harini Amarasurya, reaffirms India's commitment to deepen ties in education and capacity building. India rejects US President Donald Trump's claim on Russian oil imports issue, says its oil import policy is guided entirely by objective to safeguard interests of consumer. And Indian cricketers Abhishek Sharma and Smriti Mandhana named ICC Players of the Month for September. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated, laid foundation stones and dedicated to the nation multiple development projects worth around 13,430 crore rupees at Karnoolu in Andhra Pradesh today. The projects span across key sectors including industry, power, transmission, roads, railways, defence manufacturing and petroleum and natural gas. Addressing a gathering in Karnoolu, the Prime Minister highlighted India's rapid strides in clean energy and electricity access.
क्लीन एनर्जी से लेकर देश के टोटल एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन तक भारत हर क्षेत्र में नए रिकॉर्ड बना रहा है। आज देश के हर गांव तक बिजली पहुंच चुकी है। प्रति व्यक्ति इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का इस्तेमाल बढ़कर 1,400 यूनिट हो गया है। इंडस्ट्री से लेकर हाउस होल्ड तक सबको पर्याप्त बिजली मिल रही है। देश की इस एनर्जी रिवॉल्यूशन का एक बड़ा केंद्र हमारा आंध्र प्रदेश है।
Highlighting Andhra Pradesh's technological push, Mr. Modi lauded the state's efforts to establish Karnoolu as India's drone hub. Mr. Modi also outlined the vision for Visakhapatnam to emerge as an AI and connectivity hub, hosting the country's first artificial intelligence hub.
आज भारत की और आंध्र प्रदेश की स्पीड और स्कोप इसको पूरी दुनिया देख रही है। आंध्र प्रदेश में गूगल ने बड़ा निवेश करने का ऐलान किया है। गूगल यहां हमारे आंध्र प्रदेश में भारत का पहला आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हब बनाने जा रही है।
The Prime Minister pointed out the financial benefits flowing into the state due to GST reforms, with expected savings of over 8,000 crore rupees. He said these savings will enhance the festive season and encouraged people to celebrate the GST Bachat festival with awareness and participation. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu and Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan were also present on the occasion. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said 258 battle-hardened left-wing extremists have abjured violence in the last 2 days. In a social media post, the minister highlighted that 170 Naxalites have surrendered in Chhattisgarh today, while 27 surrendered yesterday. Mr. Shah also highlighted that 61 returned to the mainstream in Maharashtra yesterday. He added that since last year, after the BJP came to power in Chhattisgarh, more than 2,000 Naxalites have surrendered, nearly 1,800 have been arrested, and more than 450 have been eliminated in the state. The minister lauded the decision of Naxals to renounce violence, reposing their trust in the constitution of the country. In a major political development in Gujarat, the entire state cabinet except Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has reportedly tendered its resignation ahead of a major reshuffle scheduled for tomorrow. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel is expected to submit the new list of ministers to Governor Acharya Devvrat later this evening. Meanwhile, top BJP leaders, including the party's national president JP Nadda, have arrived in Gandhinagar ahead of the oath-taking ceremony. State Minister Rishikesh Patel said CM Bhupendra Patel and his council of ministers are going to be sworn in tomorrow at Mahatma Mandir.
Officially, it has been announced that on 17th, Bhupendra Bhai Patel and his cabinet will be sworn in. Preparations are going on for this. As far as the expansion of the cabinet is concerned, it will be done as per the plan.
अभी तो जो मंत्रिमंडल विस्तरण की बात है वो योजना के अनुसार करेंगे.
In Bihar assembly elections, the process of filing nominations and campaigning has gained momentum, as tomorrow is the last day for filing nominations for the first phase of polling. A large number of candidates from both NDA and Grand Alliance parties filed their nomination papers today. Meanwhile, the Lok Janshakti Party, Ram Vilas, released its second list of candidates, announcing a total of 29 nominees. With this, the five NDA partners, BJP, JDU, Hindustani Awam Morcha, Rashtriya Lok Morcha and LJP-R, have now declared candidates for all 243 assembly seats. In contrast, the Grand Alliance, led by the Congress and RJD, has not yet announced its full list of candidates. More from our correspondent.
In its second list of 15 candidates, Lok Janshakti Party Ram Vilas has given opportunities to 6 female candidates. Chirag Paswan's party has also allotted one seat from its quota to a BJP nominee. Murari Prasad Gautam, who switched from Congress to BJP, has been fielded again from Chenari constituency. Former BJP MLA Baby Kumari has been given a ticket by LJP-R from the Bochaha seat in Muzaffarpur. Meanwhile, election campaigning has intensified in the state. BJP senior leader and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath addressed election rally in Danapur. JDU National President and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar participated in nomination events and addressed public meetings in Darbhanga and Samastipur in support of his party's candidates. The BJP has released a list of 40 star campaigners, which includes Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Party President JP Nadda. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
The Indian Navy has signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with IIT Delhi to improve the quality of life on board Indian naval ships through design interventions. As part of the MOU, IIT Delhi will collaborate with the Directorate of Naval Architecture on the creation of a research and design centre. Researchers at the institute will study the safety, efficiency and habitability of ongoing and future construction projects and will also contribute to ship design. GST Bachat Utsav, which was announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and commenced on the 22nd of last month, is benefiting all sections of society. Today, our correspondent brings a report on the GST reforms that will boost the economy of the state of Sikkim.
The new GST reform is a big relief for Sikkim's farmer, entrepreneurs and small manufacturers. The reduction in GST rates across key sectors is making goods and services more affordable. Beauty and wellness services have witnessed their tax rates cut from 18% to 5%, giving a major boost to Sikkim's wellness tourism and herbal therapy industry. Similarly, the agriculture and food processing sectors are also experiencing positive impacts. Sikkim's Temi tea is also now taxed at 5%, helping small tea growers and making premium tea more affordable for consumers. Locally processed foods such as fruits and vegetable juices and pickles now fall under the 5% GST slab, lowering shelf prices by 6 to 13%, stimulating higher consumer demand. The GST reforms aim to enhance affordability for consumers and improve margins for artisans during the festive season and beyond. With Samarth, Soumya Sharan for Akashvani News, Delhi.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts, and for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're with us on the news at 9. The External Affairs Ministry today said India is closely monitoring the situation between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Briefing media in New Delhi this afternoon, Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said it is clear that Pakistan hosts terrorist organizations and sponsors terrorist activities. He said it is an old practice of Pakistan to blame its neighbors for its own internal failures.
We are closely monitoring the situation. Three things are clear. One, that Pakistan hosts terrorist organizations and sponsors terrorist activities. Two, it is an old practice of Pakistan to blame its neighbors for its own internal failures. And three, Pakistan is infuriated with Afghanistan exercising sovereignty over its own territories. India remains fully committed to the sovereignty, territorial integrity and independence of Afghanistan.
On whether there was a conversation between US President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi on oil imports, the spokesperson said he is not aware of any conversation between the two leaders yesterday. The spokesperson, however, said the country's oil import policies are guided entirely by the objective to safeguard the interests of the Indian consumer in a volatile energy scenario. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today met Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Dr. Harini Amarasoorya, in New Delhi. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said they discussed India's continued support to Sri Lanka and strengthening the cooperation between the two countries in education and capacity building. Her visit comes exactly 6 months after Prime Minister Modi signed several important MOUs to strengthen the bilateral relationship between India and Sri Lanka in the areas of defence, maritime and other key sectors. French Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu survived 2 no-confidence votes in Parliament today, securing a brief reprieve for his new government and a chance to deliver the 2026 budget. The first no-confidence motion was brought by the far-left France Unbowed Party, but it received only 271 votes, 18 short of the 289 needed to remove the government. Lecornu was able to stay in office with the support of the Socialist Party, which backed him after he agreed to delay the pension reform until after the next presidential election in 2027. The second attempt, led by the far-right National Rally, failed by a wider margin. The 3-day United Nations Troops Contributing Countries Conclave 2025, hosted by the Indian Army, concluded today with high-level deliberations and a reaffirmation of the collective resolve to strengthen United Nations peacekeeping operations. On the last day of the conclave, President Draupadi Murmu interacted with the chiefs and representatives of UN troop-contributing nations during a call on at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President appreciated all the participating countries in their resolve towards sustainable peace and prosperity, highlighting the positive contribution of Indian peacekeepers. Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupender Yadav has emphasized that G20 must act as a bridge between ambition and implementation, ensuring that every nation's contribution is respected and every nation's capacity is enhanced. He was addressing the opening ceremony of the G20 Climate and Environmental Sustainability Working Group Ministerial meeting in South Africa today. Indian cricketers Abhishek Sharma and Smriti Mandhana have been named ICC Players of the Month for September. In men's category, Abhishek scored 314 runs in 7 Asia Cup matches at a 44.85 average and a strike rate of 200, earning Player of the Tournament and a career-high 931 T20I rating points. In women's cricket, Smriti scored 308 runs in 4 ODIs against Australia, including India's fastest century of 50 balls. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stones and dedicates multiple development projects of over 13,000 crore rupees in Andhra Pradesh, says AI and Connectivity Hub to place the state at the heart of India's digital future. Union Home Minister Amit Shah says 258 Naxalites surrendered in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra in the last 2 days. Electioneering picks up in Bihar as nomination filing for first phase of assembly elections to end tomorrow. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets Prime Minister of Sri Lanka Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, reaffirms India's commitment to deepen ties in education and capacity building. And with that we end. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.